Hello everyone. Today I want to give you 10 short conversations between two people. Number one, the woman said to the man they had reviewed his cover letter and resume and had decided that she he he was a good candidate for a position in their firm, and she suggested coming by for an interview that Friday. The man agreed with her, and he said he was free all day long, and he wanted to know what what time he could come in and how long it would take. The woman replied to him, it could be at 10 in the morning, and it usually took 20 minutes. And she said he he, he could call back for a final interview, and that could be on Monday. The woman, the man agreed with her, and he said it would be seen on Friday morning. Number two, the woman wanted to know if the man knew that old bakery down the street, and he said, and she said it was going to be closing down soon. The man replied to her, that shop was out and operated by an elderly married couple, and then it would become a coffee shop chain. The woman replied to him, it was a shame that was so hard for a small family-owned business to stay profitable those days, and she wished there had been something they could do. The man suggested staging a fundraise for the bakery, and he said they could keep it open. Number three, the man said to the woman he could pres- prescribe her daughter any medication, and he needed to know how long her daughter had been showing symptoms. The woman replied to him, her daughter had started coughing a lot morning before, and by the afternoon she had been running a high fever, and she wanted to know uh, if he thought it was serious. The man replied to her, he thought her daughter would be fine, and colds were common among children, and he said he would give her some medicine to soothe the cough, and he wanted to know if her daughter had any allergies. The woman disagreed with him, and she said, at least not that he was aware. Number four, the woman said hello to the man, and he said she said she had come to ask him if him if him had time to talk about the design for the new logo, and that submitted a week before. The man was sorry about that because he hadn't got any time right then, and because and then he explained there was an important meeting. He had to be at in a few minutes, and it would take all morning. The woman replied to him. She uh, she had she had wanted to know if he thought her design had been interesting, or if he wanted her to make any changes. The man suggested stopping by his office before she going home before she went home that evening, and then they could talk about it. Number five, the man said to the woman he was going to arrange a meeting to discuss the new office recycling policy. The woman replied to him she hadn't heard anything about that, and she wanted to know if they didn't already recycle. The man agreed with her, and he said they were going through fraud too much copy paper, and uh, he was afraid it was being wasted.
Huh?
And he said a number of people there were also neglecting to put used paper in the recycling bins. The woman agreed with him, and she said if they taught them to be more aware of the problem, she thought they would start conserving more paper. Number six, the man uh, got got the woman's attention, and she said he had asked her to drop off those letter files at the court, court, courthouse that afternoon. However, she had been she had never been there before, and she wanted to know if he knew the best way to get there. The woman replied to him, uh, it was pretty easy to find, uh, although traffic was potentially bad at that time of day. The downtown area was crowded, and a lot of people were out on their lunch breaks. The man thought he could take the subway or a bus, and he wanted to know if the public transportation would get him there quickly. The woman disagreed with him, and she suggested catching a cab. Number seven, the woman said hello to the man, and she introduced herself, and she said his son Peter was in her English class, and she said she was calling because she would like to meet with him sometime and talk about his uh, am- academic per- performance. The man replied to her he had to know there had been a problem, and she wanted to know if his son was doing poorly. The woman disagreed with him, and she said his son was doing quite well, and she thought he might be eligible to enter an advanced program to gift students. And she said before she recommended him, she hinted approval from his parents. The man was happy about that, and he said he would let his wife know that she called, and he said they would call her back to schedule an appointment. Number 8. The man said to the woman he wanted to buy a heater for the bedroom, and he said it would keep them warm in winter and reduce their power bills. The woman replied to him. She didn't think there was enough room in the bedroom for a space heater, and she was worried it would make the air too dry. The man replied to her, if they got a new model, they were making them much smaller those days, and they had already got their humidifier. The woman thought it was worth a try, and she said she sure hoped you were right about the power bill, and they had been paying for too much ever since the weather had become cold. Number 8. Number 9. The man said hello to the woman, and he said they had received her shipment of limited edition portrait lands, and they had been extremely impressed with their craftsmanship. They were very confident that that product would sell in their store. So they were wondering if she could make another 20 units by May. The woman replied to him. She was very happy, happy the fact that he were satisfied with their shipment. However, 20 units by May was a very big order, and she didn't think they could have that all done by May. And she said they would need at least a month to have that all done. The man replied to him. They had been worried about that. However, he could assure her that he would be very well compensated if she could have her 20 units done by me. They would cover our shipping costs as well. The woman replied to him, if they should buy air, that would take away a big of the burden, but she didn't think that would be enough, and she said she would contact the factory and see if they could or convert part of the contract with another company. And she said she would phone uh, her people and had an answer for him by Tuesday. Number 10. The man got the woman's attention, and he wanted to know if she could tell him where to find mustard. The woman replied to him, he could find mustard and the rest of the condiments in Irvine. Uh, and the woman said if he was planning her summer cookout, be sure to check out their sale at the butcher counter. Hamburger patties were on sale. The man wanted to know what about steaks, and he said his wife had asked him to pick up some steaks for dinner, and he wanted to know if they were sold too. The woman agreed with him, and she said some friends of steaks were on sale, and she said he could ask if one which ones when he got there. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Stick stick cái nó là gì